Good morning, dear students. In last video, we focused on caste-wise composition of population, gender-wise composition of population, and linguistic diversity in India. Today, we are going to focus on regional variations. In it, we will see about rural characteristics and urban characteristics. Let us go ahead. Now, one second. Okay, now let us look at regional variations. Okay, here you'll find what kind of regional differences are there in India. Okay, in terms of traditions, culture, natural resources, etc. Okay, that is what is regional variations. Okay, in India there are 28 states. At present there are 28 states and 9 union territories. Let me clear it. Okay, in India, at present in India there are 28 states and 9 union territories. Let us look on this. Okay, in August 2019, Jammu and Kashmir, okay, and Ladakh became union territory. So there are 9 union territories and 28 states. Remember this. At present, there are 28 states and 9 union territories in India. Okay. The states, of course, the states differ in terms of quality of people, then in terms of culture, in terms of traditions, in terms of natural resources, etc. Okay, and therefore there are regional variations or differences among the states. Okay, so for example, if you go northern states, their traditions, culture, natural resources, etc. are different. If you go to southern states, different kind of situation is there. Okay, that is what is regional variations. And of course, in India there are some states which are highly developed in terms of social and economic environment. Okay, so for example, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Goa, Puducherry, these are what highly developed economically and socially, highly developed. And there are some states like Bihar, okay, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, then Orissa, etc. These are what kind of Bimaru states. Bimaru means Bihar, then Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. Okay, they are called Bimaru. They are called what? Means these states are backward. Okay, now there is of course northern states, northeastern states are economically backward. On the other hand, western and southern states have shown or are trying to improve socio-economically. For example, Maharashtra, then Kerala at western side. Okay, then other states are trying to improve. Okay, now let us come towards. Okay, now there are various regional differences. Okay, in terms of literacy, in terms of birth rate, death rate, in terms of employment, etc. Okay, let us talk about one by one. Literacy rate. Okay, of course, as per 2011 census, India was having 74% of literacy rate. Okay, here not given. Okay, in India the states of course differ in terms of literacy rate also. So, for example, Kerala, Mizoram, Tripura and Goa are having, these states having high literacy rate. On the other hand, Bihar, Arunachal Pradesh, Rajasthan, then Jharkhand have very low literacy rate. For instance, Kerala has highest literacy rate, about 94% people are literate in Kerala. And what about Bihar? Bihar has the lowest literacy rate. Okay, it accounts for 64%. Okay, actually it might be 40%. I'll check it out. Okay. As per 2011 census, these figures जो है, these are as per 2011 census, and as per 2011 census India's literacy rate is 74%. Okay, ये भी बात ध्यान में, means you have to remember this thing also. Of course, the female literacy rate is very low. Okay, especially in backward states like Bihar, then Andhra Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh, Rajasthan, Jharkhand, etc. Female literacy, etc. states having very low literacy rate of females. Okay, then and of course, low literacy rate is among the poor people also. Okay, and of course, what are the reasons behind it? High birth rate, poverty, then lack of awareness regarding education, etc. Okay, now let us come towards next feature is what? Birth rate and death rate. Okay, of course, in highly populated and backward states of North India like Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and UP having high birth rate. Okay, birth rate is very high as compared to more literate southern states like Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, etc. These states having low birth rate and of course death rate also. Okay, and death rate is actually very high in backward states like Bihar, Jharkhand, Arunachal Pradesh, etc. Okay, what are the reasons behind it? Of course, lack of awareness regarding health and a lack of medical facilities, etc. You can add many more. Then third one is what? Urbanization. Of course, the rate of urbanization is also differ from state to state. Okay, so example, rate of urbanization is high in Maharashtra, Goa, etc. It is also high in smaller states like Goa and Mizoram, etc. Okay, whereas in Madhya Pradesh and Bihar, these are what? Backward states where rate of urbanization is very low. Then poverty. What about poverty? In India, about 37% of population lives below poverty line. Okay, and of course this is as per Suresh Tendulkar committee, okay, of 2009. Okay, according to Planning Commission of India, the poverty in the country has declined to 21.9%. Okay, then as per World Bank report 2014, okay, only 11.8% population in India living below poverty line. This is actually good sign. Okay, but poverty is there in India, which is means poverty is highest in Orissa, then Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, etc. Okay, and lowest poverty is in the states of means Goa, Jammu and Kashmir, Punjab, etc. These states having lower poverty. Okay, now infrastructural development. What about? Same thing is there. Infrastructural development is infrastructure is more developed in infrastructure development is more in among developed states like Maharashtra, Gujarat, then Goa, Mizoram, वगैरह. These states having more kind of infrastructural development, and BMRO states like Bihar, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. Bimaru states are what? Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and UP. Okay, they are having lack of infrastructural development. Okay, now next is level of unemployment. Of course, it is also differ from state to state, but unemployment, this issue, it's a kind of social issue, socio-economic issue. This issue is almost in all states in India. Okay, but its rate is, means कुछ states में ज़्यादा हैं, कुछ states में कम है. That is the only difference. Okay, then of course unemployment is very less. Okay, only 10% is in the in most literate states, Kerala, Goa and Tamil Nadu. Means these states having high, means employment opportunities are more in these states. Okay, मतलब unemployment यहाँ पे कम है in literate states and employment act is more in Maharashtra. So in Maharashtra, then Gujarat, okay, Kerala, having more employment opportunities, but rate of unemployment is more in Bihar, Madhya Pradesh and UP. Okay, it is, means unemployment is more among poor states, among Bimaru states. Okay, Orissa, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh and UP, etc. Okay, now let us come towards next feature, which is industrialization. Of course, rate of industrialization is also different. Okay, rate of industrialization is more in the states like Maharashtra, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, while rate of industrialization is very less among the weak or less or weak in Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, etc. And what are the major reasons? Okay, we will see later. Then income inequalities. Of course, income inequalities is, one second, is highly it means it is more severe in highly populated states, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and UP. And of course it's mainly due to low wages, especially in the unorganized sector. What about what happens in unorganized sectors? Males are given more salary than females. Okay, and work distribution is of course same. Okay, now let us talk about next a gender ratio. Okay, of course gender ratio means what? Number of females per 1000 males. In last video we had talked about it in short. Okay, so no need to have more explanation. Okay, Kerala is the highest gender ratio. Okay, where females, number of females are more. Okay, is more than males. As per 2011 census, Kerala was having 1084 females per 1000 males. Okay, it's actually good sign. Okay, and last lecture I have also told you that Haryana is the worst state where gender ratio is very less. Okay, just remember these things only. Now let us talk about life expectancy at birth. Of course, life expectancy जो है females की कम है than males. Okay, in last video we talked about it. Okay, why life expectancy is less among females? A number of reasons are there. Okay, now let us talk about rural characteristics. It's a kind of major indicator of regional variation. Okay, rural characteristics, urban characteristics, then tribal characteristics. Okay, these are kind of features of regional variations. Okay, major features. Okay, of course, here you have seen 10 features or 10 10 points, or you can say here are 10 points, or you can say features or indicators. 10 indicators. Okay, these indicators indicates or shows regional variations. Okay, now let us look at rural characteristics. Okay, India is a land of villages, no doubt, but means what? India's 68.84 population is living in rural areas. Of course, this is as per 2011 census. Okay, and only 31.16% population is living in urban areas. You have to remember these figures. Okay, 68 sorry, as per 2011 census, 68.84% people or population is living in rural areas. Okay, while 31.16% of population living in urban areas. Okay, now let us talk about characteristic features of rural people or rural areas. Okay, caste system is very severe, or is a specific kind of feature in rural areas. यदि आप लोग, मैंने कहा आप लोगों को कि यदि आप लोग घर भी रेंट के लिए पूछते हो किसी को, तो they will ask you about your caste, then they will decide what to do with you. Okay, ठीक है. Then next, and of course caste system is there, very strong, etc., etc. No need to have detailed explanation. Now intimate relations. Okay, intimate relations means what? Villagers have, or they maintain, villagers maintain face-to-face relations among the people. Okay, फेस मतलब किसी को कितने बच्चे हैं, ओके, किसके फैमिली मैटर्स क्या है, वगैरह वगैरह, ये सब उनको पता होता है. ओके, एंड पॉपुलेशन, साइज ऑफ पॉपुलेशन और डेंसिटी ऑफ पॉपुलेशन इज वेरी लेस इन रूरल एरियाज. ओके, देन स्टेटस ऑफ वुमेन. ऑफ कोर्स रूरल पीपल means rural women having lower status than urban women. Okay, because they have to depend on their husbands, okay, for their livelihood, etc., and they are busy with their indoor activities. Okay, उसमें बहुत सारी एंड ऑफ कोर्स बहुत सारी लेडीज जो होती हैं वो खेती में भी जाती हैं. ओके, एक्सेट्रा. ओके, no need to have. Okay, now what about occupations? Rural people, rural population are engaged in primary economic activities, especially agriculture. About 90%, about 80 to 90% villagers are directly and or indirectly connected with agriculture and other primary economic activities. Okay, then size of population. What about size of population? Of course, majority of India's population, living in rural, in rural areas, in rural areas or in villages. As per, just I have told you, as per 2011 census, about 68.84% population, India's population was living in rural areas. Okay, now ये अलग अलग कंट्रीज़ का यहाँ पे अलग अलग दिया है. फॉर एग्जांपल इन जापान रूरल एरियाज़ आर ओनली 9%, इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया रूरल एरियाज़ आर ओनली 11%. ओके, तो ये जो है रूरल एरियाज़ मीन्स डेवलप्ड, इन डेवलप्ड नेशंस रूरल पीपल आर एंगेज इन प्राइमरी इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटीज, नो डाउट, बट primary economic activities are highly developed, actually highly mechanized. Okay, in developed nations like Australia, Japan, then USA, etc. Now sorry, location pattern. ओके, लोकेशन पैटर्न. लोकेशन पैटर्न मतलब क्या कि रूरल हाउसेस का लोकेशन पैटर्न किस तरह से है. ऑफ कोर्स दे आर हैविंग मीन्स रूरल एरियाज आर स्कैटर्ड टाइप रादर दैन कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड. व्हाट अबाउट अर्बन एरियाज? एक ही 1 स्क्वायर किलोमीटर में मीन्स यू कुड फाइंड more than 4,000 people per square kilometer in urban areas. What about rural areas? Okay, space की कुछ कमी होती है क्या rural areas में? No. So there is a kind of scattered settlement pattern. Okay, just in India, हाँ, one second. Sorry. At present, only about 4,000 villages has a population of 10,000 plus. Okay, and in 2,36,000 villages having the population less than 500. Okay. Then what about literacy rate? Rural areas having very less literacy rate as compared urban areas. Okay. In some other states or in Bimaru states, literacy rate of rural areas is less than 40%, is less than 50%. Okay. While literacy rate is low in rural areas, of course, lack of awareness regarding education, है ना, then lack of educational facilities, है ना, स्कूल्स है तो बच्चे नहीं हैं, बच्चे स्कूल आते हैं तो एजुकेशनल फैसिलिटीज़ नहीं हैं, यदि दोनों है तो टीचर्स आर नॉट देयर एक्सेट्रा. दीज आर व्हाट डिफरेंट एजुकेशनल प्रॉब्लम्स, या तो प्रॉब्लम्स रिलेटेड एजुकेशन इन रूरल एरियाज़. ओके, या तो रूरल एरियाज़ में तो बहुत सारे स्कूल्स में ऐसा भी होता है कि एक ही टीचर मतलब एक बड़े हॉल में सब बच्चों को बिठाया जाता है, 4th स्टैंडर्ड, 5th स्टैंडर्ड, 6th 7th, ऐसे 4-5 स्टैंडर्ड्स एक ही हॉल में बैठती हैं और उनको एक ही टीचर पढ़ाता है. ओके, दिस काइंड ऑफ सिचुएशन इज़ in most of the villages in India. Okay, then poverty is also one of the important reason, one of the major reason I could say. Okay, among the rural masses. Okay, then they are having, rural people having conservative kind of nature. Okay, मतलब जल्दी से वो किसी के साथ घुल मिल के नहीं जाते. Okay, that is conservative kind of nature. Then rate of unemployment, of course, it is high. Just I have told you that unemployment is the major socio-economic problem. All areas of India have been suffering. Okay, no need to have okay, no need to have expression about this. Then media exposure, you know, is quite less, है ना, as compared to urban areas. Okay, then let us talk about poverty. In rural areas, poverty is more. Okay, here about means as per Suresh Tendulkar's committee report 2009, about 37.2% India's population living below poverty line, under poverty line. These figures you have to remember. Okay. Now in rural areas, 41% people are living below poverty line. Okay, of course, rural poverty is means in rural areas poverty is very high. Okay, and in some states like Orissa, Bihar and Madhya Pradesh, okay, poverty is very high among these three states. Okay, especially in rural areas. What are the reasons of poverty in rural areas? High growth rate of population is the I could say it is the root cause to all problems. High growth of population. Okay. Then social exploitation by landlords. Okay. Then malpractices by money lenders, poor implementation of anti-poverty measures, है ना, poor implementation, or you can say corruption is there. ओके, ड्यू टू करप्शन also, मतलब जो फैक्टर को जो मिलना चाहिए, ओके, सोसाइटी के जो घटक को, जो फैक्टर को जो मिलना चाहिए वो नहीं मिलता. ओके, नाउ व्हाट अबाउट वर्क पार्टिसिपेशन रेट. आप लोगों के बात जान के हैरानी होगी कि फीमेल्स पार्टिसिपेशन रेट जो है रूरल एरियाज़ का वो इक्वल टू मैन. ओके, ये बात ध्यान में रखना है. जस्ट ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, males participation rate in rural areas is 53% and in urban areas is 53.8%, a small difference. Okay, just we talked about it. And females work participation rate, see here is 30%. okay, rural areas में. इसके पीछे रीज़न क्या है कि जो फीमेल्स हैं सब, मतलब रूरल एरियाज़ में मीन्स रूरल फीमेल्स जो है वो क्या करती है, घर का सारा काम निपटा के खेती में चली जाती है. ओके, सो रेट ऑफ वर्क पार्टिसिपेशन, ओके, रेट इज़ हायर इन रूरल एरियाज दैन अर्बन एरियाज. इन अर्बन एरियाज देर इज़ ओनली 15.4%. ओके, मतलब 15.4% फीमेल्स आर वर्किंग. ओके, or most of them are housewives. Now let us look at main problems faced by rural people. Let us say in short, lack of infrastructural facilities, then low level of literacy, high incidence of poverty. We have seen, no need to go in detail. Now urban characteristics. What about urban characteristics? Bilkul opposite than rural areas. Of course, rate of urbanization has improved over the years. Okay, here data has been given, here figures are there. So for example, in 1951 it was 17% and it increased up to 31.16% in 2011. Okay, now there are different characteristics of urban people, urban areas. Social heterogeneity, मतलब क्या कि अलग अलग मीन्स देर आर पीपल लिविंग with different languages, different traditions, different customs, different culture, etc., different food habits. This is called what? Social heterogeneity. Then next is what? Secondary relations. Okay, urban people, they don't want to take personal interest in others. Okay. Now next, social mobility. Okay, social mobility में क्या है कि each and every person in urban places try to get status, है ना, lower status to higher status, मतलब हर कोई कुछ अचीव करने के पीछे भाग रहा है. Okay, now size of population. Of course, let us look at this table, you will get an idea about it. Okay, then location pattern, kind of, location pattern. Of course, urban population, India's urban population is located about 5,545 towns. Remember, try to remember this figure also. Okay, and of course towns and cities are broadly divided into 6 classes. Okay, these are 6 classes. Okay, now let us take one example. Class 1 cities or towns having more than 1 lakh population. Okay, now तो यहाँ पे देखो, ओवर 70% ऑफ अर्बन पॉपुलेशन, इंडियाज अर्बन पॉपुलेशन इज लोकेटेड इन क्लास 1 cities. वेरी गुड. ओके, ऑफ कोर्स it is as per 2011 census. Then what about literacy rate? Literacy rate is higher, okay, compared to rural literacy rate. Okay, towns and urban areas having 70% literacy rate. Then just I have told you कि as per 2011 census, okay, Kerala having highest literacy rate, that is 93%. Then occupation, urban people are engaged in secondary, tertiary and quaternary economic activities. Okay. Then unemployment, of course, urban people also faced the problem of unemployment. Okay. Then media exposure, obviously more in urban areas. What about poverty? Poverty is lower in urban areas as compared to rural areas. Okay. Professor Suresh Tendulkar's committee report 2009 states that what people living below poverty line in urban area is only 27.5%, because अर्बन पीपल सर्च डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ जॉब्स है ना. यदि उनको गवर्नमेंट जॉब नहीं है तो कुछ बिजनेस स्टार्ट करते हैं, कुछ यू नो, okay, to maintain standard of living. Okay, now work participation rate, just we talked about it, okay, is less compared to rural areas. Okay, then main problems of urban population, of course there are a numbers of urban population has been facing different kind of problems, like pollution, all kind of pollution, traffic congestion, then higher level of unemployment, you know. You will find antisocial activities in urban places, then lower gender ratio, then etc. Okay, overcrowding in urban places, then high income inequalities between rich and poor, etc., etc. These are major problems faced by urban people. Okay, here we will stop. Okay, in next video we will talk about tribal characteristics. Okay, and last one is diversity as difference. These 2 points will be covered in next video. Till then, goodbye, have a good day.